Combine Day 2, a wide receiver edition. It's funny because the 40-yard dash, I heard all the time the last couple of days that there was a receiver who was going to break the 40-yard dash time. And there was none. No receivers broke the 40-yard dash time yesterday. And I heard that yesterday was the day that this guy was going to break it. I forget what his name was. That's why I keep saying this guy. But beside the point, 40-yard dash is still led by the cornerback, Maxwell Harrison from Kentucky. But Matthew Golden from Texas, he might have been the guy, did get a 4.29. So he does come up number 2 here. We also got Dante Thornton Jr., who did pop up here too as well. So some receivers are popping up at the very top of the list here, but still not as fast as to break the 40-yard dash time. Like, we're still not at that point. We're going to see any of these guys break the 40 time. But hey, you know what? At least they're getting up there. At least they're trying their best. And at the end of the day, it's one measurable that teams are going to look into when it comes to whether or not they should draft these guys. Obviously, a lot of the combine is also pre-draft visits. It's talking to the players, finding out their character, finding out who they are as a person, and that kind of stuff too. But let's go ahead and go all the way up here because I kind of want to see if our hero from yesterday is still at the top of the list here. So he is Nick from South Carolina. Now this guy, let me tell you about this guy. This guy is getting a lot of buzz. Like I said many times, you know, player can go from the bottom of the, not bottom of the list, but can go from like a mid-range good player to a great player in the combine. That's this guy right here. They're comparing him a lot to Derwin James. They're saying he's an absolute animal. He's going to be great in the NFL. And again, this is a guy we haven't really been talking about much when it comes to first round as of late. But now he's getting that conversation talks. So I'm going to be excited to see what ends up happening. But again, you have a really great combine. You're going to start going up a little bit. So NFL comparison, according to this, is Jeremy Chin. But I've seen Derwin James as another comparison with him. So he is so far really killing it at the combine, which, again, you know, still top of the list for the 10-yard split. But we do have a receiver who actually tied him. A couple players actually tied him right now. So still kind of, I guess, not top of the list. He's technically tied for the 10-yard split, but these receivers come in here. They're very athletic, and they just start to kind of take over the show. That's why they, well, my bad. That's why they have a day 2 type aspect. They don't go day 1 for this reason. You got to get the other guys a chance to shine, and then day 2, the receivers come in, and it's like, all right, here we go. All right, so vertical. He's still at the top of the list for vertical as well. So again, he is just having a fantastic combine, man. And for a team like us who are looking for a safety, 6'3"? I don't know. I mean, that's guy can jump. We need a safety, but it depends on where he goes. My guess is I don't think he'll go first round. I think he'll go second or third, maybe late second, early third, something like that. But obviously, combine's not everything, but it's definitely will boost your draft stock. It will get you out there and get your name out there, and people will start talking about you. And when it comes to the NFL combine being talked about in a positive way, always a good thing. Now, if you're talking about negatively, that is detrimental. Like, you know, that they say all publicity is good publicity. That's not the combine. You need good publicity. If you have bad, you're going to drop greatly. 11-6, he still leads in broad jump as well. Again, he's just having a fantastic combine. I'm so happy for the guy. I am beyond so happy and joyful for the guy at this point, man, because I love to see players who, again, aren't supposed to be first round picks and just have a fantastic combine and now, you know, get up there in the draft board, make a better life for themselves in the NFL. Again, I'm just very, very happy for the guy. But 3 cone. Tez Johnson from Oregon now leads that. Nice. And we got a white guy, Hunter. Let's go, Wisconsin. White guy from Wisconsin, man. That seems like a dime a dozen, but still, nice. Safety, top of the list there. So let's see. Did receivers usually don't destroy it on the bench? The bench usually is not a receiver thing that like they destroy it. Usually offensive lineman, defensive lineman destroy it on the bench. So I'll be heavily surprised if the receiver takes over the bench. I don't think they're going to, but let's just see. Yeah, no, the tight end still top of the list. CJ Drippery from Alabama. I guess he's tied with edge rusher Ethan Downs. But who's the first receiver on the bench? Or did any receiver actually bench? Sometimes they don't. No receiver benched. Okay. Not surprising. All right, guys, tell me down below your thoughts, opinions. Again, like I said, I'm very, very happy for a lot of these guys, you know, getting a name for themselves and really going out there and killing it. So, very awesome, but no one broke the combine record of 4.2140. So, I'm disappointed because I heard a lot of crap that they were going to, and, well, it didn't happen. So, peace out.